Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam alaikum. Welcome to the channel y'all, Chash and Yakshimash. I'm here with Zach, as you can see, and he's sitting on the counter and he's had a nice haircut, haven't you? That was a couple of days ago. You had a nice bath and you had a nice haircut and now you're all trimmed and nice and cool, aren't you? Give Daddy Paw. High five. High five. Zach, high five. High five. Zach. Good boy. Oh, he's such a clever boy. So this video is the big fur mess test. You can't see it, but the ground is completely and utterly covered in dog fur from the three of them. We did Zach, we did Gilligan, and we did Millie. So if you want to see how I did them, stay tuned and you will see how three little Shih Tzus made such a mess. So there we go, that is how the three little doggies were trimmed the other night. We did them over 3 nights, we did one a night. So what are we going to do today? We're going to be doing a great big huge fur mess test, and there's a machine that you've seen in a previous video, but I haven't done anything else with it. It's just kind of like sat around, and here it is. Here we have the Sebo K3 Premium Air Belt 1800 watt 3 microfilter system cylinder vacuum cleaner with the electric power head. This was an absolute bargain. I got it on eBay. It was a pickup only and it was going for something like 25 quid on a buy it now. So I bought it now straight away. It was down in Gosport near Southampton, and the wonderful Christopher from the laundry centre went and picked it up for me, and then I collected it up off him later last year. So it is really good. We've used it a couple of times in that video and I really do like this machine. It is very good. I was really impressed. The only thing I'm not too impressed about is this power head, and this is the head. Now the ET1 power head, which is found on the Felix, luckily you can interchange and use that one. I really prefer using the ET1 compared to the ETH. I don't know why. Oh, actually, there we are. I just prefer using this power head. The thing with this as well is, like, when this is now standing upright and I have to use the pedal at the back to release the handle so it stays upright. When I'm using the ET, this one doesn't have so much of a powerful, it just kind of clips on. But because this handle is quite heavy, it will fall back a lot easier than the other one, so I do prefer using this. So let's take it apart, and then let's take it down, and let's start with the easy part, which is the hose. So here we have the hose with the power going all the way through it. It is extendable by using this button here. Push it down, is it, or pull it up? Oh. There we go. Still got the power inside. Nice smooth action, very well made, and the dusting brush fits on a bracket on the front. The hose itself, there is the power takeoff socket that connects up to the hose, and you can power the machine by the handle, like so. That goes all the way through, live, neutral, and the power button. So that's the hose and the wand. Now we come onto the machine and the head. So let's get you guys a little bit closer to take a look at this. Oh, by the way as well, we have a new friend. We have Furby. Let's wake him up. Furby, wake up. Oh, there we go. There we go, we've just woken him up. So he's going to be my assistant today.
Oh, I dream about you tonight.
Ah, good morning, Furby. Anyway, we'll leave him. Let's get you guys closer.
Straight up, Johnny.
So here is the main head, the main machine,
These moves, though.
and the power head. So this is ETH, 150 watts. Inspection port on that side. Furby, shut up. Inspection port on that side. Wheels. Adjustable height for soft. No, I don't actually think that is a height adjustment. I think it is just... Right, Furby, you're going to sleep.
Okay.
Exactly, go to sleep, Furby. Is a release of the air. This is the main machine. And it's the Airbell K3. Oh, Furby, just go to sleep. There we go. Serial number R41003381. 1800 watts max. Made in Germany. So I was really surprised at how powerful this machine actually is. And Chris had picked it up as well. When he had a go of it, he was really impressed. So at the back of the machine, as you know, we have the long crevice tool. And on the top of the machine there, we have the upholstery brush. And then on the handle then is where you have the dusting brush. To open it, you flick this switch at the back, and then that opens. It can also come out, and then the bag just slides in and out. It's got a little bit of dust in it, but it's practically an empty bag. Smells a bit doggy. There we have an exhaust filter underneath there, and on the top of it there is another filter there, which is a bit manky. There's the dusting brush that fits on the top. So it's all very, very nice. It's just all very, very a bit manky, to be honest. A little bit dusty. Motor is situated there in the side. So it's quite of an odd design because of the bag going in at the back. But it's very, very compact and very maneuverable as well. With the 3 wheels that it has, it does make it very maneuverable. The air belt on the outside of this one is not damaged as far as I can see. There is a little bit of carbon dust there on there, but so the air comes out on this side, and then the whole of this side diffuses out, which I think is really good. So I have all the bits for this, so we can do this today before we do the fur test. To release the Kraken, so we want to remove the brush roll. We try and, oh yeah, you've got to press. There's 2 buttons on each side. I'm going to press that and pull up, And the caps come off, and then the brush roll slides out. The brush roll is in two parts on this one. There's a bit of stuff stuck inside there, but it looks in pretty good condition. It just needs a good clean. So we'll put these to one side. I'm going to get the vacuum and just vacuum out the dust. I'm gonna get my cloths wet. We shall give this a clean. So it's got some splashes of paint by the look of it on it, so I'm going to use my little sponge here to try and get them off. There were also some just using marks on the sides of it as well, some scrape marks. That is all now removed, but the only thing now, it is very, very dull looking. So let's put the shine back into this power head. Let's just put a bit of shine back into this. Just moisten the end of this sponge. Never polish on a dry sponge because it can burn the plastic. Okay, so let's just put some shine back into this. Okay, I'm just gonna spray some demon shine on it and then just buff it. And that almost looks as good as new. It's got a lovely shine to it, looks nice and clean. So let me get the bits for it. So I've cleaned out the bearings for the brush roll, and again on this bearing I'm going to put a little bit of Singer oil. I've got a new brush roll for it. It's not an original, but it doesn't matter. Put the short on end on there. Put the longer end in there. So there we go, the brush roll is now fitted. This side takes the bearing. No, what am I doing wrong? There we go, that's one side in. Oh my god, this is not easy as the other one. Okay, I can see the hole. There we go. Gosh, that wasn't as simple as the other one, but it's got a nice new brush roll on it now. That'll help. And there we go. One power head, refurbished, new brush roll, cleaned up, bit of a polish. Here we go. I'm still not really sure. That air vent, it doesn't really sort of like say open or close, it just says soft. It's not very clear. Soft, maybe less power. Hard power, I don't know. Anyway, we have done it. So the next thing we're going to work on now is the main machine. Okay, so now we're going to work on the main part. I have washed and cleaned the inside of this. It's now nice and dry. These filters are going to go in the bin. And I'm just going to wet some cloths. I'm going to give this a clean. So that is now nice and clean. I am going to give it a polish in a minute, but I just want to finish off the underneath. I have a new filter kit here for it from the good old For Your Home. So let's pop in the pre-motor filter, and into that I'm going to pop an air freshener. Yep. I'm going to put this bag back in because it's basically not been used. And now there we go. That is now in place. Thing I'm going to do is give it a quick polish before I put the new post motor filter in. That just fits in like so, I believe. Yeah, that fits in like that. So I'm going to give it a quick polish. There we go. Now I'm going to polish over this.
That has shined up the white plastic a lot.
I'm just going to lay down a cloth and I'm going to give this a good polish. Just give that a quick polish. It's not going to come up like new, but it does help a little bit. And there we go, guys. That looks really good. Just going to undo this tool. Fit back on the top. The crevice tool. Pop that in, and there we go. That is the base. It looks really good. So this is the on and off button, and also the. Oh, I thought this was the power on, up and down. Alright, okay, hang on a second. Let's just plug it in. So there's the on and off button, and then there's the bag full indicator and the on light. Motor on it sounds so good, it's really good. Oh yes, it's the ones that don't have the electric power outtake or the power on the handle. This is just the on and off. The other ones are twist on and off. Twist power and up and down, I mean, sorry. So that's a bit better. Working now. There's not a very long cable on this at all. I was quite surprised at how short the cable is. It's not very long, like really short. I was like, oh, okay. So what I'm going to do now is connect up the hose with the power, which goes to the top. I'm going to plug it back in, switch it on. The green light comes on to indicate that it is on, and then you use the handle to turn the power on. So there's not much of a... You have to... Once you click it, then you can go down to low for the minimum suction, and then pull the button up for max. So you can hear the air release valve in there as well. That's what's working. So if I get the power heads, so this is the one I came with, which is the ETH. Let's plug it in. So as soon as you switch it on, that comes on. You can't turn that off. I'm just looking to see about this. And the other thing as well with this is there is no height adjuster on it, and you can't turn off the brush roll, which is something that I really love with this, which is the ET1. So we plug it in, switch it on. And that's on a bit too high, so you can adjust the height. Oh no, it is on full. So you can adjust the height. Turn the brush roll off if you want to do hard floors. Or turn it on. That is quite a powerful suction on that. And then of course it'll hold up steadier than it does on the other one because of the pedal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the big firm S test now. I'm going to turn you around. We're going to use this machine, but we're going to use both these power heads. We are going to use the I can never remember, the ETH and the ET1. We're going to do half with the ETH and half with the ET1, and we'll see how it goes. But I much prefer this one, and I don't even think they provide this one anymore. I think it is only the ET1 that the premium comes with. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get right on now with the big fur mess test. So we've got the K series setup, premium setup over there, and this has been down for about 4 days now. This is all the fur from the 3 dogs that I've spread around and left on the floor. So we want to see, can that machine pick it all up, number one. I haven't taken any of the smaller, bigger clumps off. This is literally just all the fur in one go. And we want to see if it can do it, how much capacity is in that bag, and obviously how good the heads are compared to the ETH and the ET1. So we're going to be using the one, like I said, that it came with, the standard one. We're going to do half with that head and the other half with the ET1 head and see how they go. So I'm going to reposition you so that you can see all the floor, which is quite hard actually, because it's quite a vast expanse. I've got you literally out the door. So let's crack on with the test.
Motion detected at the front door.
So it did do it, but I don't know, I just didn't find the power head to be that powerful. It snow plowed a lot. It snow plowed all that fur over to there because it was quite low to the ground, because I couldn't adjust the height. I mean, it picked everything up. It did take a couple of goes, and it's kind of groomed the carpet, but I don't know, I just don't find it really... It's better than suction on its own, but considering the size of the head, I really thought it would have been like when you used that with a Felix or the X series over there, the X4. That just picks it up, no problem at all, no snow ploughing, no nothing, no messing, no edging. So we got the other half to pick up, and this time we're going to be using the other floor head, the one that came with my Felix. So let me reposition the camera. So as you can see, the first main advantage is the way it's standing up, no problems at all. A lot better than the other one, having that, what's the thing? Having the clip thing there holding up the hose, the wand, makes it more stable. Right, okay, let's carry on with the rest. Okay, looks like we got a bit of a blockage. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so its problem is by the bag. There's some fur in there. Still plenty of room in the bag. I'm gonna have to squish it down a bit. But there is still room in that bag. Nope, I have a feeling that bag is now completely full. Yes, it is. There is some fur in there. Well, that bag is now not completely chock-a-block. I mean, when you fill it up slower over time, it's a lot better. I mean, when you're forcing all the stuff in now in one go, but the bag is full. So let's get another bag. Okay, so instead of using a new bag, I emptied this bag by using my Henry. So the majority of the fur has come out of this bag to reuse it. Seems a shame to waste it. So we did have one full bag. Now I've emptied it. Okay, literally at the last bit of fur that went in, it filled the bag again, but it still did a little bit of snow ploughing. This head doesn't seem to perform as good on this machine as it does on the Felix for some reason. I don't know why, but it definitely did do better than the other one. So I can see why it's this head that comes with it. Let me empty the bag and put a brand new one in this time. So there we go, I've put a new bag in it now, and I find that when I put a new bag in, the suction on it really does increase quite a bit, to the point where the floor head really does bite into it. Again, far more on this one. Now I don't know if you can hear, but you might possibly be able to hear some air leaking from this. I found that these joints don't seem to be that good at maintaining seal, unlike the old Miele ones, which have no problem. This one and the other ones as well, it seems to be the Sebo, just doesn't seem to have a good airtight flow after a while. So there we go, it has picked everything up. It did take 2 bags, but it's picked everything up, and as you can see, it looks really clean. You can see some track marks on there, you can see some track marks on this old flat carpet as well. So the ET1 brush motor head on it is really good. I'm not wrapped on that one at all. It's okay. Can't turn it off, there's no height adjustment, but I mean, you're not going to be doing fur tests like that every day. This is just for fun. This is just for fun. So anyway, let's get everything back up on the bench and let's finish off the video. So there we go, the big fur mess test is all done. Furby, shut up. And Ping Pong has joined us for a second before she runs off. Hello, Ping Pong. She came and joined us and come into the studio. Right, I'm going to put you to sleep again, Furby. Don't shut up. Doesn't know when to shut up, does he? Huh? Kitty, go to sleep. Furby, go to sleep. Isn't it? You good girl? Where's Furby? Furby? You going to attack Furby? No? Anyway, so the tests are done and dusted. We got through 2 bags of this with all the fur. There are some bits of fur that have come through it, but I think that's because when I was sucking it out. But oops, sorry, Ping Pong. Down she goes. Are you going down now? So there we go. Now you would have seen this machine, I'm sure I've shown this before, which is the other K1 that I have. This is the K1 PET, which is 2100 watts. So this one is more powerful than that one. And I will just switch it on for you. And this one actually feels that it has more suction. This came without the hose. The hose was given to me by somebody else, so I think it was Dino that sent this to me, so thank you very much for that. I don't have the rest of it, but they do get very, very worn and then they become loose. So this one's got a bag fitted into it, and that's the filter in it, which is quite blocked. The one I took off the other one is much better condition, so I'm going to swap it over and use that one in it. This is a lot cleaner on the inside. I'm just going to fit the bag door. Fit the hose back on. There we go. But it does fit on, but it just doesn't click on very well. There's a heck of a gap on it. So there we go. So that is that. That is going to come up in another video once I get a handle for it. Unplug it. Again, not a very good length of cable on it for some reason. I don't know why. Not a very good length at all. So there we go. So I do like these Sebos, but I still prefer the Miele. And I have two Powerhead electric Mieles over there, which I will do the demonstration on for the next big fur test. But this is all being cleaned up now. It's going to go inside, kept nice and safe. But I just so prefer this head on it with the height adjustment, ability to turn off the brush roll. This is okay, and it's not much fur stuck into it, I have to say, considering that was a big fur mess test. There's only a few little bits of fur stuck in it. This one, even less. A little bit of fur, a little bit of string from the carpet, but yeah, generally it didn't block up at all, which you will find with these Sebos. They take a lot to block them up. Let's put that back. Whoops, excuse the lights. So there we go, that is the video done and dusted. I hope you've enjoyed. So please comment, like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next episode. Bye y'all.